Hey y'all, welcome to Mindful Reality, the channel that covers reality TV from a mental health perspective. So, tonight was Eviction Night. I watched Eviction Night. I watched the episode. I I watched the episode. I gotta start like making my live start immediately after the episode again because I was planning to do it at 10 to give myself a chance. I played the let me take a nap and get up game because I was exhausted. And I did take a nap and I did wake up at 10, but then I was just like, you know what? I'm too tired to do this live at this point. So just went back to sleep. And then I woke up and then, I said there's not a big difference between 1 and 3. So I watched the challenge episode that I haven't seen since Wednesday. Um, Man, it was a good episode. The part that struck me the most, strangely, was seeing Cara Maria leave the challenge her for her mother being sick, especially knowing that her mother passed. Like, basically, if she hadn't left during that time, she would not have been able to see her and be with her family and stuff. But then, seeing the scene with her and CT and her saying bye to CT and everything, that was really sad for me to see. I mean, it would have been sad for me in general as a fan, but just meeting both of them and, I actually just saw both of them this month in in back-to-back weeks. That was my second time, or yeah, I think that was my no, that was my third time meeting her and second time meeting him. But I say all that to say they're both really solid people who have spoken to me in decent lengths about my own situation with my dad. So, and it would have been his birthday today. So, a lot on my mind these days. But with that being said, let me see all these comments that I missed. Hoping Rachel survives the upcoming final week before jury and that I'm good, win or lose. Alright. As for who I want gone, Vince, Mickey, Kelly, and Keanu. Keanu, the blockbuster. So I was having a debate with somebody about the blockbuster, right? And this was the debate. The debate was basically, well, it's just basically a lot of people like the blockbuster, and I still don't like the blockbuster because now we're sitting here and Keanu is safe, meaning that Keanu actually won his way to jury for the most part, and people have won their way to jury before, but what I don't like is what was he on the block? I don't know, 4 times. I don't know how many times he's been on the block. I think 4. And so that means that he had 8 chances to get himself off of the block, which to me represents less skill. I mean, it's like comp skill, but socially within the game, which is supposed to be more of a social experiment than the other competition shows, he's been terrible socially, but he's good at the comps. Like that's just it. What else did I see? Favorite. Okay. So, anyways, we get into this blockbuster competition, and Kelly wins again because Kelly. It's the Kelly and Keanu show when it comes to winning these comps that get themselves off the block. And what else? Not much more to it than that, to be honest with you. I was really just going to talk about the fact that, well, I saw that Keanu is now the new HOH, which I kept saying. I was like, law of averages, less people, more chances. He already wins comps. Like, he's gonna he's gonna be HOH eventually. And that's when I was thinking, like, it's probably gonna be at an inconvenient time for everybody. I'm thinking to myself, though, that he's going to be thinking a good deal about who he wants to put on the block, because what is going to be a double eviction next week. Or the week after. I know Jacob had said the week after. I don't know. Number one classic. Seems like the work meeting. Keanu wants Ashley, Morgan, and Mickey. He's probably been dying to put Ashley up there. So I'd love to see him actually be ballsy and put Vince. I feel like he won't. And the thing is, probably not even because he has the deepest trust of Vince, but one, Vince didn't put him, even though Vince didn't put up who he wants, Vince didn't put him up. And he probably, like, Keanu's alliances at this point are not who he chose for the most part, aside from Vince. Everybody else is pretty much people who he's defaulted to try to work with. He's, like I said, every week he's scrambling to find some semblance of an alliance. But the interesting thing for me when it comes to thinking about this cast in general is it's weird. Some people, it's not really a cast where a lot of people have great statistical resumes, right? Because some seasons, a lot of people have statistical resumes that you're thinking about. Okay, my stats versus this other person's stats. You know, who's gonna, like, which one of us is going to be the more a combination of the stats and the social game or whatever. But this season is like strong social game or strong comp game. So it makes me wonder if a Keanu was sitting next to a Will, who would win? I don't know what the jury would value in that case. Like, let's say Keanu's sitting there at the end with 6 or 7 comp wins, and Will gets to the end and he doesn't win anything. would they be like, Will's social game is impeccable, so we don't care if he didn't win any comps? You know what I mean? I don't know. It's hard for me to call that kind of thing. He better put up the sweet angel Rachel. So basically, yeah. So basically, I'm sitting here like, it's a weird season, is what I'm trying to say. I'm thinking about all the people who are left. Ava has an HOH. I think Mickey got an HOH. Vince has a couple. Lauren has a couple. Keanu now has one. But in terms of the comps, Keanu and Kelly are eating up the comps. So uh, I just feel like this season is just less about skill and less about strategy and just more about. I mean, there's been some strategy. Don't get me wrong. There's been a little bit of strategy, but Keanu's terrible with the strategy. Kelly's terrible with the strategy. They're obviously here because you put them in two chances. You give them two chances to win, to get themselves off the block. They're most likely going to win one out of those two. So, because let's be real, there's no more real blind sides, as we all know. Like, the blind sides are eliminated with this new format. Now we're talking like a mixture of comps and social, because it was more social for the whole duration of the Big Brother, the whole duration of Big Brother until we introduced AI Arena. AI Arena changed the game. But what can you do? Comp fans, wow, I'm so surprised that there's so many parking spots available. Do 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 do. Keanu is the HOH. Indeed. And like I said, I just had a feeling. I'm like, I know the longer you keep him in this house, it's coming. I was like, it's coming eventually. Actually, they probably would rather him have won it now than rather than later. Nah, because now he's in the jury. Because they said that the jury starts after the next, after this elimination, I guess, is jury. he actually just he actually just won his way to jury. That's crazy. I can't really think of somebody since I've started watching Big Brother who has just comped their way into jury. But I also don't know anyone who got as many chances as he did to get there. And I'll be honest, I respect it a little less for that reason. Like, I mean, it's not his fault. He did what he had to do and he did what was within the rules. So it's not like he didn't earn his way to jury, but what I'm saying is the game got easier for him. Yeah, none of them are here. All that commentary is from hours ago. Because honestly, my schedule is hard in general, but today, as I said at the beginning of this live, Dad's birthday, so I'm holding it together the best that I can. And that's part of why even though I definitely wanted to get this live in at 10 or like sometime right after the episode. I guess I wasn't up for it. Sometimes sleep is just because you're tired, and sometimes because you are stressed or burdened. So in this particular case, it's a combination of both. The game got easier for who? For Keanu. They've never had um, two chances to get yourself off the block every week until. I mean, they had it last year, but I guess the game got easier from last year. Yeah, thanks, Tricity. The game didn't get easier. Yes, he is. Yes, it did. And he's been very bad at it socially, and two chances to get off the block. But you don't hear what I'm saying. I just be talking. Your responses do not even reflect what I'm saying. Okay. Forgot something in my car. Nah, bro, these are the rules. I literally just said that. Oh man, you paraphrased what I just said to you, or what I just said 5 minutes ago. I said he didn't choose the rules. He's playing within the rules. You must have muted me for a second or something. Because if you watch it back and read what you typed and listen to what I said, Jason just wants to be an opposing force tonight. That's what it is. He likes the opposition. Um, but yeah, I cast it in the comments. Cast it in the comments that it sounds like he's gonna put up Ashley, Mickey, and Morgan. And I'm assuming if he puts up Ashley, Mickey, and Morgan, that at this point he would probably make Rachel the backdoor option. That's what I would think. Ashley, Mickey, Morgan, and then Rachel is the backdoor. And he probably doesn't care at this point, since he knows which point they're at in the game. So I'm sure he doesn't care a super amount about what he does from here. Can y'all hear and see me? If he doesn't put up Rachel, I'll be disappointed. Jason follows Big Brother like a sports fan. You will hate Keanu if he doesn't put up Rachel, and you'll say, I hate him. He has no balls, this and that. I'd love for Mickey to go, but I know, she's another one. She's another one who wins at opportune times because she's been the primary target twice, I think. I think 2 times she's been the primary target and then won her way off the block as well. Like I said, I think that was Big Brother's goal when they brought in BB Blockbuster. Why is my phone on SOS? Okay, I'll have to figure that out later, but for some reason my phone went on SOS. Okay, are we on? Can you see me? Because I just reset it and it's off SOS now. I've been forgetting to put these comments up here, so people who are not watching it live probably are like, he was begging Vince to put Rachel. If he doesn't do it, that's no balls for sure. I was watching the feeds, but let's see. Where are they now? Are they in the HOH room?
I like cutting these in half and eating them throughout the day.
As soon as I turn it on, it goes to a "we'll be right back" screen. I'd like to see Rachel hit the block this week. What's happening?
Oh shit! Wait, they got me a lot. Damn, they really hooked me up, bro. I'm gonna drinking Cuban coffee for the rest of the time here.
Yo, his ego is gonna be through the roof this week. Wait, is this mine?
I appreciate you guys. Well, going down.
Looks like dogs or something.
Her real name is Bertha, but don't tell her any. Yeah, don't repeat that. So everyone calls her B, like B.
I like Rachel to stay. I never thought I'd see you say those words either. I was honestly thinking to myself how much less entertaining this season will be for me if Rachel's not there.
That was
Because Lauren gives me nothing. Kelly gives me nothing. Personality wise, Keanu gives me nothing. I like Morgan. I like Ashley. The four ladies there, the three of them will probably touch the block, are probably out of who's there the most entertaining for me in the season.
Yeah, I can't wait to try that.
You already said Rachel is safe along with Ashley and Lauren. Ashley? Why would he save Ashley? I don't get that.
Because I'm going out of the have not room. So. Did I? Oh, nice. Okay, well that's good.
Wanting somebody to win does not make you a stan. Do you know what a stan is?
Yeah, they know I voted alcohol today for sure.
That's what I'm afraid of. Keanu already doesn't have a great read. It will. I'm sure it will. Plot twist. I don't think that he would put up that combination of people. I don't think he would put up at the most out of those three. At the most, he would put up one of them. But I wouldn't be surprised if none of them go on the block. Sorry, y'all. I'm opening some mail. Opening up some mail. Mind games? Oh man. What mind games is he playing with any house guests? They keep putting him on the block. I mean, I guess the mind game is that they're losing their mind, that they put him on the block, and then one out of his two chances, he always gets himself off. Vince needs to go.
Oh wow.
Keanu and Rachel would be a great final two. Now the two of them are in the HOH room. She's gonna be kissing his behind. Right.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just like.
My sincerest apologies.
It's okay. You guys can do it.
Oh, and then they go right back. Ah. Oh, there we go. Lost for a second. One less lonely girl. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Vince either. But I don't see Keanu putting up Vince, to be honest with you. How many people we got left? 11? Oh, man. This is...
Wait, Kelly, if that's in the shower. Never mind. I was gonna say one on.
This is not what I need. Ashley and Will are...
Just so you know, I didn't mean to offend you.
I got you.
Joking, Will.
I'm like emotional with the whole thing. So not with that, but just in general.
Okay. I was like,
No. Nikki came to me, last week and told me that she appreciated my honesty. And I told her just flat out that it was, being somebody that I don't want to use, and I'm not gonna look for you or vote with the house just because.
Keanu is now talking to Rachel.
So just feels good.
He's crying.
Yeah.
you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Just like, I didn't mean to offend you.
No.
Rachel, I mean, Jason is gonna hate what's going on right now. He's going to absolutely hate it. Yeah, I think it's sincere. Like, one thing about him is that I think, like, anyone who's talking to me about his gameplay ability, I just think he's a comp guy. He's not a well-rounded, great player or anything like that. He's a comp guy. That's what he is. Terrible reads of the game on the game, but I don't think he's a bad guy. That's the one thing I'll say. I said it on another live. Like, he seems like he'd possibly be a cool person outside of the house. Possibly, I don't know, but in there, I would find him insufferable. 10? No, it can't be 10. Oh, 10 remaining. I thought you meant 10 left the house. Yeah. It would be interesting seeing them sitting next to each other and comparing resumes. I don't hate it, bro. She's faking it, and he's falling for it. Let's not get it twisted. Good players. I thought Keanu was a good player. I'm confused about what you're saying. I thought your guy Keanu was the best player. I'm confused about what you're telling me. I'm trying to figure out what you're saying to me, sir.
I genuinely was joking. Maybe a bad joke, but I genuinely was joking. You were the cleanest, flyest. I always compliment you. I mean, look at me. I wear this every week.
Ashley is.
So I don't want you to ever think that because you're one of the classiest, flyest.
Ashley is excessively apologizing to Will.
Remember week 2? We all were sitting next to each other. Thought we were going home one by one.
Oh
we
no,
still here.
not about that. Just I was missing the fuck out of Gwen the last 2 days. Yeah. So.
I believe that. And you know what? You're entitled to be emotional. Sometimes we need to 100%. always love her.
Yeah.
Missing her.
He said he's missing Gwen.
But she can watch you, so she probably misses you a little less than you miss her. She can see you every day.
Absolutely.
Every day she can see you.
You know how we get our moments.
Of course. That letter, we went from dying laughing in this room about dumb shit to, oh. I mean, that was a very deep, beautiful letter. Very beautiful letter. It's not my letter, but it spoke to me.
Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel similarly. Honestly, I feel similarly about Keanu as I did about Jag. Honestly, that's probably I probably consider him a Jag level of competitor, of Big Brother player. Keanu is Jag and Jag is Keanu.
And that letter just shows me the confident thing. And that is why he's so confident.
They're talking about Keanu's letter. I missed him reading the letter, but they apparently really liked the letter. I agree that his reads are terrible. But it's just like now they want people to be able to they took a little bit away, they took a little bit of sauce away from the social aspect of the game. Oh, I agree. If he had good reads, the combination of good reads and his comp ability would make him unstoppable in this game. His weakness is the fact that he has terrible reads. Because look at how long he's lasted. He does not even have an alliance. He's like his social game is no bueno. Getting Keanu in her back pocket is a has been was an amazing move by Rachel, because the man was gunning for her from the beginning. Like, as far as I remember, she's the one who initiated them working together, and I was like, that is super smart, because she now has a comp guy as a weapon. The alliance with Rachel, exactly. While he was telling Vince to put her up. And he didn't succeed. Did he? Who has he tried to get put up and get out of the game that has been out of the game? What are his greatest game moves, Jason? Tell me the biggest strategic move that he has made to you this season. I would like to know his most strategic move of the season. What does that mean? What did he do to get Jimmy out? What role did he play in Jimmy being out of the game? I see crickets. I hear crickets. There's nothing in the chat. What's happening? He didn't turn her from a friend to a foe. I mean, from a foe to a friend. She did that. So Jason doesn't have an answer to my question. Moving on. Why do they keep switching out of the HOH room? Did Rachel? Everybody wanted him out. If you've been listening to Rachel, which you have not, Rachel is like, you want big targets in the game. She just said that about Kelly. Like, did she like him? No. But was he her number one target? Also, no. Comp, I'm telling you, like, comp people are the easiest ones to outsmart. Everyone needs a Cody. Everybody needs a Kyland. Everybody needs like a lot of. I shouldn't say everybody because not everybody wins that way, but people who know that they can't win a lot of comps themselves or don't want to get their hands dirty always need the comp person with no brains that's gonna take people out for them, and then they want to have that person on their side so that when they win stuff, they're safe. It makes sense to me. It makes perfect sense.
I think the shower might be tough, but I'm gonna do it.
Okay. They both wanted each other out. He wanted her out last week. I mean, this week, not even last week. He wanted Vince to put her up and get her out. And Vince put up Catherine instead. And I'm pretty sure he has a final two with Vince. He had no pull. Like, Rachel has been honestly strategically dominant. The fact that you don't like her is just, it is what it is, but she has been strategically dominant. Keanu has been dominant in winning comps. That's it. That's not even, what I'm saying is not even an opinion. Rachel has not touched the block. Rachel is literally in the game for a third time and hasn't even touched the block in this many weeks. That's incredible. You not liking her doesn't change that. Rachel lost Jimmy, so she needed someone. Keanu was just the most likely subject. Honestly, because that's the thing. That's the other thing. The season has been moving along, but when you think back to it, she did have to pivot a couple of times because her enemies, not her enemies, her friends were being picked off. Oh, you like Amy? Amy's got to go. Oh, you like Jimmy? Jimmy has got to go. Who else? I think there was somebody else that she was aligned with that they took out as well. Can't think of it right now, but she had to pick a next one. And I actually remember her saying early on when she aligned with Amy, she was like, it can't just be us because there's gonna be stronger competitors. Like we need to insulate ourselves with people who can win comps. So if he does not take out Rachel, what are you gonna say? Because I'm gonna save the game tape of this just for you. Because you be moving the hell out of that goalpost week by week. Okay, now he's talking to Kelly. Is he still crying?
We both want to.
I forgot they made an alliance called Block Party.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, you're sleeping up there? Oh, that's right, because I'm gonna be snoring again. Do I have the attic again to myself?
I think it's you and Morgan.
Oh, okay, you are okay. That was great. I didn't say I
Unless
wanted it to
Rachel
myself.
takes
I was
herself
wondering if
off,
I
I
did
will
because
say he is soft.
I didn't say I wanted. I was wondering why she was in here. Why I oughta.
Anyways, I'm going to be on here for about 10 more minutes, and then I'm off to bed.
She was not coming for us, so that sucked even more.
Oh, man.
But do you see what I mean, guys? Every week she gets closer. Every week. Rachel, it's over. But yeah, we could have. I'm sorry if I said that loud. What? No. It is what it is.
Rachel is saying she's getting tired of Kelly and how she
I know, the
keeps pulling herself off.
I love it. It smells awful. I don't know what to smell, but like the LA River out here. Oh, LA. The LA River? Do you remember week one when it was the
Thank you.
like, you feel Lawrence. Lawrence actually, like, you can connect a little bit, but like hers feels like a bed.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Ava's gonna do with her sheets and stuff, but that's.
I like that one because it's against the wall and I can like. Yeah. When I sleep on my side, I can like put
your arm up. I remember. I still kept the green pillow where you usually have.
Now Vince is talking to Lauren.
Lauren, please put on your microphone.
It scared me so bad.
This is what I'm saying. I'm glad somebody level-headed is on here tonight because honestly, Rachel being home, something that he said that I don't know if he really understands or if he was just saying this to her, but in this argument that they were having, he said no. Well, he said this. He doesn't understand it because he tried to get her home. But something that he said was like accidentally true. Where he was like, "Why would I send you home, Rachel? Because you're always going to be a bigger target than me." And that's absolutely true. Like, even though he has a big, basically, he's the biggest. Okay, once you get to Jerry, outside of her, he's the second biggest target in the house. Because people will be like, how do we get him out? We've tried so many times. So that's literally the only person who could be a shield for him. But he would still, what is it? I can't remember the saying, but basically he would cut off his hand to spite his face. I don't know what the saying goes, but you know where I'm going with it. He would make the move that just feels, if he were to do that, it would just be to do something that he feels is epic, and then everyone would gun for him from there to the end. Well, from there until his end. Oh, you're talking to yourself. Got you. Cause oh, you said not good. Oh no, that I don't agree. Yeah, Jason's opinion is hella biased. It's not even. It's not even like moderately moderately biased. It's just, as far as biases go, it's up there. Keanu is target number one. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Rachel is a vote for him right now. She's a bigger target but hasn't hit the block. She's won the game. You are aware of that, right? She's actually won the game before. Keanu's only there because he saved himself, not because of Rachel. Well, Rachel was just HOH and she didn't put him on the block. He's not there because of Rachel, but he has not been Rachel's target since like what, week 3? It's been a while since she was targeting him. You say she's a bigger target, but she isn't the one hitting the block. He is. You know the crazy thing about all this, Jason? Charicity was one of the people who liked Rachel the least going into this season. So for her to be saying this, she just recognizes her gameplay in this season.
Me, I was neither for or against because I'm not whatever year that was it 2012, 2013, something like that? I was not a Big Brother fan at that time. So I was neutral as to whether I liked her or didn't like her. So I'm 100% going off of 2025 Big Brother 27 BB27 gameplay. All right, 3 minutes. How can you be a big target and be one of only two players? That isn't a great question. And that question is like, you have to understand Big Brother. And I'm pretty sure you've been watching longer than I have. So you like re examine the season and answer that question for yourself. Like, how does the big target keep avoiding the block? If you pay really close attention to what's been going on this season, the conversations that have been had, the alliances that have been formed, that question will answer itself for you. He came into the house. I'm the man. I'm the guy. I'm this. I'm that. And then everyone was like, I don't like this. I'm like, he made himself a bigger target. Being somebody who goes on the block a lot is not a badge of honor. It's not the badge of honor that you think it is. It means that socially you're not playing the game well. That's what it means. The less you touch the block is the better social game that you're playing. The more times you touch the block is the worse your social game is. There's a power in being somebody who's not even winning a bunch of comps and people are still scared to put you on the block. She has worked to make sure that has insulated herself and formed alliances. And then, like Vince, she just put him on the block. Vince just got put on the block by her last week. And then somehow Vince doesn't put her on the block the next week. She took out one of Vince's biggest allies at that. And still didn't get put up the next week. Ask yourself why and how that happened. Your biased answer is going to be, oh, everybody's scared of her. Why are they scared of her? She just walked in there and sat around and they're like, we love Rachel, so we're not going to put her on the block. No, she's had a lot of conversations. And this is why I say feeders. I mean, when I say people who are not feeders, read the Spark Notes version of the show. It's like you get this Spark Notes version of Big Brother, which is very, very basic. Big targets don't hit the block. It does make sense. In fact, I didn't say big targets don't hit the block. I don't. To anyone else, is what I'm saying that hard to understand? Because this is not even, that's not even what I said. I didn't say big targets don't hit the block. I said the best Big Brother players find ways to touch the block as little as possible. That's what I said. Like, I don't remember how many times Chelsea was on the block, but it was less than him. I don't remember how many times who was the 20? Well, Jag was on the block a few times.
She's a sleeper pick, man. A lot of these HOHs and stuff.
Xavier, if you go back to Xavier, he was on the block a little bit, but compared to his threat level, he should have been on the block every week. But his social game was impeccable.
Knowing that she's got that half covered if I don't.
All the HOH plays haven't been good, but Rachel's HOH was fantastic. The key is not to touch the block. That's true. Her social game has been on point. Definitely. Definitely. She has downplayed her threat level. She's been telling people, all of you should want me to be in your final two because nobody is going to want me to win over a new player who has not won before. It's a good pitch, man. It has no denying. Oh, I already read that one. Jason Boo, stop aggravating the lovely people who know everything. A Palaver sighting. Palaver disappeared for a minute. Now he's talking to Vinny. Every week her name seems to come up talking about her, but never gets on. Since the first week, people were saying her name. They were definitely saying her name.
I'm happy that I won. I'm sad that Catherine's gone. I'm sad that Riley's gone. But we're here, so just gotta make sure that somebody that I don't want here goes home, and that's what I'm gonna do. So.
I didn't disappear. I stopped commenting. I'm still liking and supporting you.
The only thing that I can possibly worry about is trying to do something.
I love Jason. He's a chaos in a good way.
Yeah, I wonder how.
Jason makes the whole topic just about Rachel. Yeah, I'm open to other opinions too, but hopefully next time we can talk more about the show, the whole cast. This is like Rachel versus the world.
Yes, I wanted to backdoor you. Yeah, you're very straightforward with it. Just told her the truth. And she was upset, but I think she respected me for it. Might have watered it down a little bit. Well, that's fine. That's fine. But it's still the truth. I'm just gonna try to get through the week to have that stuff.
Oh, Vince is a have-not.
Like I said, I really want to address this the way that I've been playing and make sure that I'm proud of myself and that I have some character development and practice. I'm trying to become. Yeah. these trusted friends now as a player, just because of the craziness of this game. That's all.
Okay, everyone. I'm jumping off. Thanks for joining me. Please make sure, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified of when I drop some more great content. Thank you.